Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I am going to talk about shape of earth according to Quran. There are the verses in Quran which determine exact shape of earth. One verse is where Allah is talking about Rabbul Mashariki wa Rabbul Magharib. That means owner or creator of east and west. It is a plural which suggests that there are multiple or unlimited easts and unlimited wests. While on flat earth it is impossible to have unlimited easts and unlimited wests. So this verse clearly suggests that the earth is spherical or round shape, and we already know that on earth there is always east, there is always sun rising, or there is always sun setting at a particular area. That means if there is day one place, then there would be night on another place. That's why there is east on earth at some place, there is west on earth at some place. So on flat earth it would not be possible. There would be one east, then there would be one west. So the sun will rise and then sun will go down, and there will be a pause, and then sun will rise again. But when Allah is talking about Rabbul Mashariki wal Rabbul Magharib, that means Allah is talking about many easts, probably infinite, because that is a cycle. The sun rising and sun setting is a cycle, which is a chain which is not broken, which is like infinite. Earth revolves, rotates around its axis, and the sun sets and sun rises. So that means it is independent of anything. Its rotation is causing this, and this phenomena could be considered as infinite because it is not dependent on itself or its destruction. When the sun will be destroyed, the day and night will be ended. So Rabbul Mashariki wal Rabbul Magharib, that means more than two unlimited infinite east and west, that could only be possible on spherical or circular earth, but not on flat earth. It is a clear cut evidence that in Islam, in Quran, Allah is talking about spherical earth. There are many words, there are many objections, and there are many people objects about those verses, but those verses do not suggest flat earth at all. Like the word used farsh or farash or haha, those words do not suggest flat earth, but they all suggest earth to be a very vast and separate area on which peoples can walk and live. But this verse where Allah is talking about Rabbul Mashariki wal Rabbul Magharib, that means Allah is talking about unlimited east and unlimited west, which could only be possible on spherical earth. There is another verse where Allah is talking about Rabbul Mashriqaini wa Rabbul Maghribain. Here Allah is talking about two easts and two wests. There are three types of plural in English. One is singular, that means one, wahid. Then there is a dual, that means sanna, like mashriqaini and maghribain, that means two east, two west. Then there is masharik and magharib, actually plural. So Allah is talking about multiple, many, unlimited east and west, which is only possible on spherical earth. Then Allah is talking about two east and two west. Actually, when Allah is talking about Rabbul Mashriqaini, Rabbul Maghribain, then many people object about Quranic and from Hadith that people or Muslim at that time, 1400 years ago, did not know about South Pole and North Pole, that there is 6 monthly day and night there. But Allah is talking about it in Quran as well, because there is unlimited east and west on earth at a specific place and at specific time. But there are two places where there are not unlimited east and unlimited, but actually there are only one east when has to be, because in a year specifically, or at a given time. because that is not continuous at a given, like it is a very long term, while on the other hand at every place on earth it is continuous process. At a very specific second the sun is moving, the earth is rotating. Sorry, sun is not moving. It is my own thing. Sun is not moving. As we say in linguistically that sun rise from the east and sunset in west, so we say, oh, sun is moving and like that thing. Otherwise actually the earth is rotating, and that is mentioned in Quran as well. People object it. I will talk about it later as well. Well, when the earth rotates, all area like around the equator, at every single second, that fact cannot be very clearly distinguished by a human eye. But at every second sun is moving, and it is casting east and west at a very specific time every second. Not observable very easily, but it is happening. But on the pole, one day is 6 monthly, so there could not be unlimited east, mashariq and magharib. So Allah is talking about Rabbul Mashriqaini and Rabbul Maghrib. That means two east, and at the specific time on North Pole and South Pole there are two east in a month, in a year. Then there are two west 6 monthly. So Allah is talking about those 6 monthly days and nights. They are very separate. There are two east and west. Allah is talking about Rabbul Mashriqaini wa Rabbul, creator of two east and west. Allah is talking about Rabbul Mashariki wa Rabbul Magharib. That means Rabb of many east and many west, countless. So that is could only be possible on that spherical earth. There is another verse which is most commonly used by Muslim scholars like Dahaha, and they consider it from the word Duhiya, that means the egg of ostrich. Actually, some say it is nest of ostrich, it is egg of ostrich, and some people I have seen saying that, oh, ostrich egg is just like any other egg, like chicken egg, but that is not true. Ostrich egg is very much likely like an earth. It is very different than other eggs. Anyway, all those verses which I will show in video as well, they do not suggest flat earth. There is a words which suggests cradle, like mahad, and there is a word which suggests farsh, which means floor on which people walk. And farsh doesn't do not necessarily mean that a flat area. A floor could be a pit, a floor could be a elevated area, floor could be up and downs like that. So a floor is not necessarily to be flat. There is used a mahad word, which is actually cradle, something which is holding and suspending. When the word mahad is used, that means cradle, and we already know that the cradle is suspended in air. So Allah is talking about earth not to be on the head of a bull or like something. Some people have believed that, those beliefs. So it is like floating in space. The cradle word is used for that. So until next video, that should be enough. Inshallah, I will see you again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Iman Allah.